Hi guys, so we just got done going through Buckee's, which is a Texas-based gas station slash convenience store slash amazing store. I've seen a few videos, done some research on Buckee's. I know the owner of the store opened Buckee's because when they were traveling, his wife hated how dirty the bathrooms were in the gas stations on the traveling. And so he thought, someone's got to do this right. And I bet you if somebody could get bathrooms that you could actually go into and know they're going to be clean, you're going to stop there more often. And I have to say, as someone who does not like public bathrooms and who if you see me go to a public bathroom, I've really got to go. I get it. Some of these bathrooms, you're just afraid to even touch anything. And so I hate traveling like that. That being said, he opened up Buckee's. It has become a Texas staple. And they've never opened a Buckee's outside of Texas until now. So here on Alabama, I think it's the very first exit once you come into, might be the second exit. I think it's the first exit. When you come from Florida into Alabama on I-10, it is the Beach Expressway exit. And you cannot miss Buckee's. If you miss it, you just can't miss the exit. It's got a huge gas station that's so bright in the sky. When I saw the video I saw of it, I was like, oh, it's big. I shop in stores that are smaller than this Buckee's. Grocery stores, I think, are smaller, some of them, than this Buckee's. I'm positive our Piggly Wiggly is smaller than this Buckee's. Basically, the side we walked in on, outside they had grills, smokers, outdoor chairs. What else did you see? Fire pits. Tons and tons and tons of stuff outside. Then you walk in, and where we walked in, there was cashiers. I think there was on the other entrance as well. So there's cashiers, and they greet you. And then you are just immediately overwhelmed. Seriously overwhelmed. You have household stuff to your right. You have clothing and toys and other stuff to your left. And then as you look back, there's a barbecue place, and there's jerky, and there's kiosks to order food, and there's so much going on in Buckee's. We were there for 2 hours, and what you are about to see in video is probably maybe half. And we weren't standing still. I'd stop for a second, take a video of something I thought was really cool that you wouldn't expect to see at a gas station getting off the highway. And then we would move on. And then I would do another video. And then we would move on. We weren't standing in one place looking at things very much. So I was really shocked that we were in there for over 2 hours. So all of the barbecue sandwiches are already made. You can choose them to come with pickle and onions or without. And those are your choices. They already have their sauce on them, and it's done. The jerky, they will give you samples of. Anything you want to try of jerky, they will break down pieces. They have little pieces already broken off, and they will hand you sample. We got a quarter of a pound of the jerky we got, so you could tell them how much you want. If you just want one stick of jerky, you can probably do that too. Then, of course, Owen's wanted the fudge, so we went over to the fudge. And there again, I am not a huge sweets person, so for me, I had a piece, and I said, yeah, I'll get that one. But the other was buy 4, get 2 free. So we went ahead and just did that, and that was great. We got some fudge. They have tons of snacks. They have, their coffee section. If you can't find something to make your coffee taste good, then it's not your coffee. If you get what I'm saying. I've never seen so many creamer options, flavor options. They even have the bottles coffee flavor there, and you just use them to put in your coffee. You have to pay extra for that. The extra large soda, which is right here, I got juice, was 99 cents. They have houseware stuff. They have, oh my gosh, they have, and you'll see it in the video that's coming up. They have these beautiful skulls. Bison skulls, or they have the cow skulls, buffalo cow, that's all I'll say. Some sort of big beefy animal. They all looks like they have like crystals all over. They're gorgeous. They're like $200, I'm sure. I didn't look the price. I didn't want to know because I loved them. But those were pretty cool. They have stuff because we're in Alabama. There's Alabama specific Bucee stuff, and that stuff you will not get anywhere else because we're the only Buc-ee's in Alabama. You will not get the Alabama stuff in the Texas Buc-ee's, just like you'll get Texas Buc-ee stuff in Alabama as far as like Texas branded. They had Buc-ee stuffed animals. They had a huge blow-up Buc-ee outside. He was gigantic. But inside they have clothes. They have baby onesies. They have hats. They have... I did find measuring spoons, which those of you don't know, no, I'm super addicted to measuring spoons, measuring cups. Like, if I could figure out a way to display them, I would have a display with all my measuring cups and measuring spoons because I'm super addicted. These were on like a safety pin. They're beautiful. They have blankets in there. They have home decor, like wall decor. They had... Now, the other side we didn't go to yet, and I'll probably be doing a follow-up of Buc-ee's Part 2 because we didn't hit any of the kids' side. We did not hit any of the sauces, and I know they've got some amazing sauces, I've heard. So we didn't hit any of the sauces, any of like the regular food stuff on the other side. We did go through the fudge and the jerky. We didn't show you the brisket line, I don't think. If I got it, I will stick the video in for brisket, but I don't believe I did. Where they've got so much stuff. I mean, literally, like I said, we were in there for 2 hours and we were just looking at stuff. And then we just were like, okay, we're hungry and we gotta go. So we had to stop videoing. But I would honestly say that Buc-ee's is not one of those places that is a one-stop shop. Like, if you stop at Buc-ee's once, you'll want to go back again. Like, we were even like, well, we'll have to come back for gas and get more jerky or look at this stuff or check out the sauces or just different things you go, oh, I want to check that out the next time I come. So it's kind of cool because there's always something for you to look at. And there's really something for everybody. And we were kind of joking like, hey, we know everybody's getting for Christmas this year jerky from Buc-ee's. Because, you know, it's amazing. So definitely, if you're somewhere where they have a Buc-ee's, stop at Buc-ee's. Even if you don't need gas. Like, just top off your gas tank, whatever. Go have a Buc-ee's experience. First of all, customer service, top notch. Like, everybody we spoke with today was super friendly, super helpful. And I mean, I live here in Baldwin County, Alabama, so I know not everybody in Baldwin County is like that. So they definitely took their time and found the right employees. Everybody was the girls were super sweet, the guys were super funny. Like, it was great. The guy behind the jerky counter was suggesting us ones he really likes, was talking about what kind of things we like and suggesting other options for us. He did a great job suggesting jerky for us that we might like. I mean, the boy knew his jerky. Shout out to the jerky guy. And then the girl that was over in the fudge was telling us all about the fudge and all the stuff that's there is made there. So the barbecue meat is made there. The jerky is made there. The fudge is made there. Like, all the fresh stuff is actually made there in that Buc-ee's. So it's all fresh and local, and like it's you're not buying something that was shipped from Texas and then reheated, and it's there start to finish. So I really respect that, and I didn't have a chance to check out their bathrooms. I didn't have to go at the time, but the girl was telling me they are huge. She said they're like hotel rooms, and I was like, well, be careful, you know, you don't want to find somebody sleeping in the hotel room bathroom. But yeah, she said the bathrooms are just amazing. And like we were discussing, sometimes we're on our way back from Pensacola, like that's kind of the area where I'm like, oh man, I go to the bathroom. That's okay. Excuse me, I can make it home because I don't like public bathrooms. But now we have someplace we could stop as a middle point on the way back to Pensacola to be able to get home, but maybe stop and go to the bathroom, pick up some jerky, you know, the basics. But I was really happy with this. I was just really, really impressed with Buc-ee's overall. I think they did a great job with their hiring practices. If you were somebody we encountered when we were there, thank you so much for your great customer service. Please know somebody noticed that you guys were amazing. And it was a lot of fun to go in there. It was overwhelming. I think going forward, we'll find after we've been through it, we'll know, oh, where do we find this? Oh, we get that at Buc-ee's. So we'll just run out of Buc-ee's just like we do run to Walmart. Because there's specific stuff they always have. And so I think for us, it'll, the initial, oh my goodness, this place is huge, was overwhelming. But I think going forward, it'll just be a place we know where we can go for stuff we're looking for. If I like these bath bombs, which I'm sure I will, I can't imagine not disliking a bath bomb. And the thing with those bath bombs, said there was a surprise inside, and it didn't tell you what the surprise might be, so I might have to let you guys know on that one. But yeah, so I mean, everything was really amazing, and the customer service was top notch. If you've never been to a Buc-ee's, go. If you don't live near a Buc-ee's, make a vacation plan to go to a Buc-ee's. I know it sounds crazy, but it's worth the trip. Yeah, so I highly recommend Buc-ee's in Robertsdale, Alabama. It is located right off of I-10 between the Florida Alabama line and the Bay Minette exit. So it's, I know it's 8 miles from the Bay Minette exit, so it's what, maybe 7 miles from the Florida border? About that. It's not too far away from the border. So if you're in the Pensacola area, you want to check it out, it's worth the ride. If you live in Baldwin County or Mobile area, it's worth the ride. Check out Buc-ee's. It's amazing. So I'm going to show you what we saw in the store, and then I'll go over what we bought.